Hey, what's going on, guys? Bflattened here with a brand new build video today. Today we're going to be working on Blastmaster Moze, or if you want to call it Blaster of Puppets Moze. It seems like a lot of people enjoyed that name. Let's go right into the skill trees. Let's go into the gear, and then we will power through the build in a display. So starting off in the blue tree, we have Fire in the Skag's Den. It's a splash damage for fire damage. This is going to be very essential for the build, as we're using the Blastmaster Calm. And it is also Mayhem scaled as well. Comboed up with Stainless Steel Bear, it also works with Fire in the Skag's Den for some weird reason. I don't know why. Still does, though. For cross promotion, you have the splash damage and the 15% chance to double splash radius. This will be able to kill you, so you might want to have your distance whenever you're shooting splash-related weapons. Means of Destruction, whenever Moze deals splash damage, there's a chance to add ammo. It's nice to be able to regenerate your ammo a little bit further so that we can keep the Blastmaster Calm going. Remember, if you hit your reload animation in any degree, your Blastmaster is going to reset automatically. Even if you cancel the reload animation, if you hit that reload animation, Blastmaster resets to 0. So you want to have as much ammo regeneration as possible. Pull the Holy Pin, you have a chance to crit with your nades. The crit is going to be very good because you can proc things like redistribution, so you can get more ammo regeneration. Auto Bear, this is just going to keep your cub out so you can get more damage. I put no points into Vampire. This is just from my class mod, but this will allow you to heal with our cloning maddening tracker. Why can't I carry all these nades? So you can get more cloning maddening trackers in your inventory. And short fuse because we want gun damage for explosions. Inside the purple tree, I only have big surplus because Cub is going to run out a lot. And this is a Mayhem scaled still. So you get bonus fire damage. It's very nice. Green tree, Cloud of Lead so that you have a chance to not consume ammo. Every fourth shot will not consume ammo. Match set so you get mag size. We're using a lot of Vladoff related weapons, so you get increased mag size for all of those. Scrappy so you can get weapon damage. Redistribution, we talked about the critical hits earlier to regenerate ammo. You can get it off your cloning maddening trackers or whatever gun you're using, so you can have all of that as well. Stoke the Embers, increases Moze and Iron Bear's fire damage. This is going to be Mayhem scaled, and it's going to be working with our Mayhem related scaling skills. Fire in the Skag's Den, and big surplus. This is a huge skill to have. Scorching RPMs for fire rate and critical hit damage. Iron Bank for more mag size. Some for the road. Whenever Cub is expired, this will work for a 5-second free fire. And into the red tree, Armored Infantry for damage reduction, gun damage. Drowning in Brass, whenever you get a kill, you get a fire rate reduction, but a gun damage increase. And finally, Experimental Munitions. Whenever Moze or Iron Bear scores a crit, you do bonus fire damage. We're using Iron Cub with Hell on Rails. Iron Cub with the railgun. You could put on armature if you want. It's not necessary. But having the chains are also pretty good. And that is going to do it for our skill trees. What's up, Ivan Minta? What's up, Cult of Otaku? How you doing? Hello, hello. So we were talking about having a bunch of Vladoff related weapons and weapons that are not going to run out of ammo very easily. So the Light Show is Vladoff. It's a nice pistol for it. Butcher, it can have self-sustaining ammo, so you don't really need all of the ammo-related skills, but the Butcher can do it by itself. Boogeyman, it has splash damage, and it's going to be a Vladoff weapon as well. Very, very nice. And our main weapon is going to be the Boomsicle. Now, the Boomsicle is very, very special. It's not only Vladoff. The boom part on the Boomsicle will give it splash damage automatically by itself. It dips into shotgun damage. It dips into elemental damage. It also does... did I say shotgun damage? I don't even remember. It does shotgun damage and elemental damage for sure. And it also dips into splash damage because the boom part by itself is automatically splash damage. These are 3 huge, huge things to dip into when you're using this kind of build, especially on Moze. Revolter, this will make us shock and rage for 15 seconds whenever our Cub is out. Cloning Maddening Tracker is going to give us weapon, grenade, and action skill damage, which it doesn't actually do assault rifle damage. That was confirmed. It replaces to shotgun damage instead. So it does not do assault rifle damage anymore. I took a lot of research on that, but it no longer does assault rifle damage. It's only shotgun damage. Light off company man. We're doing it with crit, fire rate, and mag size. Area of effect damage, action skill cooldown rate, and mag size is going to be very, very essential for all of our Vlad off related skills and or Vlad off related items. Sorry. The AoE is going to be great for splash damage. Its cooldown rate is so we can get our cub back very, very fast, and the mag size is that we can have a larger mag size. Now the Blastmaster, weapon crit, splash damage, weapon damage, huge, huge, huge skills to have. The Blastmaster has a build-up time of 50 seconds, so you have to go 50 seconds without hitting your reload animation in order to benefit from the 100% splash damage from the Blastmaster. This goes for not hitting your reload animation whatsoever, even if you cancel it, so you want to make sure that you do not hit that reload animation whatsoever. So throwing nades very often is really nice, and yeah, it's great. How do I get that skin? I believe you get the skin in Crazy Earl's vendor. I don't remember the skin name, but I believe that's a Crazy Earl's vendor. So let's go ahead and test out the boomsicle, for example. How you usually want to lead a room, get your cub in so you can get your revolter in. You want to throw a couple nades so you can keep some regeneration up before you fire your weapon. As soon as you fire your boomsicle, you're probably going to be one-shotting most enemies just because of how much it actually dips into. A very, very, very good gun to have. Flamethrower, heavyweight, doesn't even matter. Now we haven't quite hit 50 seconds for our Blastmaster, but we're already pretty much at max magazine size here, so we really didn't shred through too much, and our Blastmaster is still active. Now, a lot of people will probably be asking why I'm using a level 1 cloning maddening tracker. The reason why a level 1 is good is because the damage of the cloning maddening tracker does not matter. It's the amount of hits that the cloning maddening tracker will do to regenerate you for vampire. It does not matter the damage, it just matters the amount of hits. Since there's going to be approximately 20 nades going to be hitting something with this, you're getting 20 hits for the 16% regeneration. It heals you a lot. If you have a 65 or 72 version, you can actually hit yourself, which will cause splash damage, which will put Fire in the Skag's Den times 31 mayhem scaling on you, and it'll kill you. It'll absolutely kill you. You could put 1 point in Forge. That is a good call. I don't think it's absolutely necessary to throw 1 point in Forge, just because we have a lot of regeneration as it is. And it's whatchamacallit, a lot of our magazine size is like low mag. If we didn't have a lot of our magazine related skills in here, it would be very low mag regardless. Level 1 CMT is not modded. You can actually get it legitimately. The lowest it can spawn is level 8. However, if you have a friend who's like vendor farming at like 65 or 72, you can either plug in a different controller at a level 1 character and it'll spawn at level 1, or the other one is if you have it as a friend. If you have a friend who's level 1, they can actually appear at level 1 if you do it in that direction. If you do it at solo, the lowest that they can appear is at level 8. But yeah, if you have a friend who's hosting, or if you have a level 72 account that's hosting, you gotta make sure that they're the host, because it's technically it's their lobby. I believe you also have to have it on competition, which means that all loot will be the same. All loot will be the same level as to what your level is. Yo, what's up, Cultivo Taku? How you doing? Hello, hello. Good to see you. Good to have you. You can definitely hold the trigger of the boomsicle. Don't be afraid to. I know we were talking about entering reload animations and losing your Blastmaster. You can definitely, like, free fire. Like, I'm not hitting anything, and I'm not critting anything, and you still get some good sustainment on it. But if you are hitting things with this, and with things like Cloud of Lead and redistribution and stuff like that, you can definitely free fire with it for sure. You want to make sure you're actively throwing your CMTs as well, because actively throwing your CMTs will not only regenerate your HP, you have a huge risk of downing yourself, but it'll also proc a lot of crits with your Pull the Holy Pin, which you want to make sure you're hitting those crits so you can get your ammo regen with redistribution. Already tired? That's a feel. That's a mood. Corporation, that's what it was. Corporation. With Corporation, everything will show up at the level of host. Yeah, so you want Corporation so that things are leveled to the character. So if you do that with a level 1 character, as your friend is the host, you can get that thing to just appear at level 1. That's how you get things like level 1 Brawlers, Wards, or level 1 anything. It's kind of tricking the game, but it is technically a legitimate way to get it. Otherwise, if you're by yourself, yeah, they'll only spawn at level 8, because that will be Atlas nades. And I blew up a barrel. Yeah, Boomsicle is such a good gun. I don't understand why I don't see a lot of people using this more often, other than the fact that it's really hard to get. This is a top-tier weapon. Probably one of my favorite assault rifles, actually. Shouldn't have reloaded there. Welcome on back, Gamer Extreme. Hello, hello. Alright, let's go ahead and fool around with Trant a little bit. Go ahead and fool around with Trant a little bit. We have a Revolter active. We have Big Surplus active for a couple seconds. Let's see what we can accomplish here. Yeah, you can definitely free fire with this thing. Don't be afraid to. Other things like the Butcher, like we were talking about earlier, Boogeyman is also Splash. Butcher will be Splash because of Short Fuse, not Splash by itself, but it'll be Splash because of Short Fuse. There's a mix-up of elements in here too. Mix-up of elements is Radiation, Shock, Fire. Fire is probably going to be one of your main ones because of all of the fire-related skills that Moze has. Let's go ahead and use the Butcher. And the Butcher is not boosted by, like, pretty much any of my passives or skills, but just to show off how strong it actually is, you can just hold down the trigger. It can have self-sustainment for its own ammo. You don't even need anything regarding ammo regeneration skills. You can just hold down the trigger and you'll be here forever. It's very, very, very rare that this thing will actually hit reload animation. The great full auto shotgun. I think that's going to do it all for the build here. Some of the stuff that we're playing around with, like I said, Light Show, Butcher, Boogeyman, Boomsicle, Revolter, Blastmaster, Company Man, and level 1 CMT. There's a lot of other things you can play around with. If you want to do a different version of Blastmaster, you can. If you don't want to do Blastmaster, if you like Minesweepers or Bloodletters, you can play around with those as well. Atom Bomb Company Man, if you or Atom Bomb Deathless, if you like those. There's a lot of different change-ups in here if you want to play around with the build a little bit. This build will be in Discord at the time of upload, so feel free to get it now. And other than that, I think my name is Bflattened. I'm signing on out of here. Take care, all. Laters.